Hello everyone, it's Dawn. I know I said I wasn't going to be here today, it wasn't going to be till Thursday, but I found myself with a bit of spare time, so I thought I'm going to get this Papercraft Society video done now. And I'm going to be continuing with Papercraft Society box number 30, and I'm going to make another greeting card. And this time I've started with one of the cardstock that came in the box that was wrapped in the tissue paper. And I've folded it in half, just like that. So we're going to make an A6 card. And the next thing I have used this fabulous embossing folder, which came in the set. And what I've done, I'll show you what I've done. I'll just pop that to one side. I've embossed it onto the parchment paper that came in the set. And I have coloured, I've used my watercolour pens, and I've coloured on the deboss side, the dipped side, like that. Now these strips are double-sided tape and you won't see them once we've got them down. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to carefully pull that off. So you see when this comes off, the tape more or less disappears, so you won't see it, which is fabulous. People worry about parchment paper or vellum and how they're going to fix it so that it doesn't show. Well, if you use double-sided tape, it won't. So once we've put that down like that, it's a little bit smaller than the card base, but it doesn't matter. Once we put that down, the tape becomes invisible. And you've got this lovely muted effect on the front. And by the time we finish this card, you're not going to see a great deal of it, but there'll be enough there just to make an effect. Now, the next thing I've used one of the beautiful papers here. And you will see, if I bring that up a bit, let's just slide the card to one side for just a second. There's a bit missing. I haven't bitten a bit out. I didn't get hungry. What I've done is I've cut a section out like that. So I'm going to pop that to one side because I can use that for another project another time. And on the back, I have got some foam tape. So I'm just going to take the backing paper off, like that. There's always one bit that doesn't want to come off. Oh, there we go, we're okay. And I'm going to put this at the bottom of our card. Now, you will have noticed that I've only put it on the three outside edges. I haven't put any there, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Let's just get this down, put it straight to begin with. And I'm going to line it up with the bottom of the card, and I'm going to just stick it down like that. Now, the reason I've left it, it gives you a little pocket. So if you want to, you can tuck a little note in there, or you could tuck a gift card in there. So you could use this for a gift card holder as well as a greetings card if you wanted to. So that's why I've done it like that. So there's just enough room in there to slide a little personal note or a gift card. So there we go. So there's another little trick you can do. Now, I've been attacking my stamp and die set again because I think they're so wonderful. And I have used this little bird this time, this one here, and I've used the die to cut it out. And again, I've used my watercolour pens and coloured it like that. And again, I'm going to pop him up on some foam tape, if I can get the backing off. Oh, there we go, we're okay. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put him. I think I'm going to put him on that branch there. I won't put it down too hard because I might change my mind. And again, I've used the stamps. Now this stamp didn't have a die to cut it out with, but it's just as gorgeous. I've used that gorgeous little mole that's coming out of the ground. And again, I just hand cut him, or as some people say, fussy cut him. And again, I've coloured it with my watercolour pens, and I've got some once again, I've got some foam tape on the back. Can you tell it's my favourite adhesive? And I'm going to pop that down there like that. And the only other thing I've used from the set is the sentiment, if I can find it. Somewhere there's a sentiment that says, oh, there it is, it's down there. It says, holy moly, it's your birthday. So I've stamped that, and I did cut this out with a die. It was a stitched die, but the die was too long. So I've just cut it down at the end. And on the back of there, I have some double-sided tape because I want that to stay fairly flat. And I'm going to put that in that corner, or maybe just a little bit higher. about there, which is why I didn't stick this bird down too high, because I didn't know whether to put him there or put him there. I think there. Yes, now I am going to stick him down. And there we go. There is the second of our third card, or third project. The third one is going to be a card, but that one's going to be really good fun. And so that is the second of our 3 projects from Papercraft Society box number 30. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's given you some new ideas and some new ways in how to use your element in a different way, especially this technique with colouring on the back of the embossing folder and using the parchment paper or the vellum. So I do hope you've enjoyed that and find it helpful. And I will be back tomorrow with a regular watercolour tutorial, and we will be exploring different ways of creating greys. Not boring greys, we don't do boring on this channel, well, at least I hope we don't, but different ways of doing different tones of grey. And on Friday I will come back and I will do the third and final project from this particular box. So I hope you've enjoyed it and found it useful. And until we meet again, hopefully tomorrow, with a regular watercolour tutorial, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe everybody, have fun, happy painting and happy crafting. Bye bye for now.